Welcome, Taurus, to your reading for the week commencing April 28th. This is your final weekly reading, Taurus. Please don't be sad. This channel's going to go from strength to strength, or that's what I'm hoping it will do. You're going to get more regular content. I will keep you updated on your zodiac sign throughout the weeks, and you will also get a more comprehensive reading once a month. So let's get on with this final reading for the week and find out what your preview card is. So your preview is the Four of Swords in the reverse position. I just sense this kind of energy of retreat, or just really not wanting to face the world. Maybe you just want to be when I say you want to be alone, it's not so much that. I just feel, Taurus, that there is a bit of a hibernation energy here. Maybe because you've had a lot going on and you just want to take this week to find some calm, centered energy rather than the hustle and bustle of life. There might be a bit of avoidance here for some of you. I don't know what it is you are avoiding. Maybe you're just avoiding high energy because you just, it's not what you need right now. But let's pull the rest of the cards. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading. So please take what resonates and let the rest go. Excuse me. And if this reading does resonate for you, Taurus, and you want information on a private reading, then you can either email me, revelationtarotgb@gmail.com, or you can book directly into my calendar for a reading. And both the calendar link and my email are in the description below. So let's pull the cards. So looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. In your general energy, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. There's some cloudy energy here, Taurus. I don't know why. It's just it's the sort of energy. I mean, some of you might even be struggling with your health, possibly, because it's the sort of lack of energy here which is affecting. It's affecting every part of you. It's stopping you thinking properly. It's stopping you seeing things clearly. But it's not because you can't, it's because you don't have the energy to do it. And it's almost like it's just a bit of a flat energy. What I'm picking up is just a bit of nothingness in a way. It's like maybe there's something going on that you should be, that you should be putting your energy into that would normally be slightly stressful, but you're not feeling it because I feel like you're run down is what I'm getting. In your opportunities, the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's an interesting one. I mean, the opportunity here is to not overthink something, but you're definitely not doing that. You couldn't if you tried this week. It's just, like I said, it just feels like you need to recharge on so many different levels. It's like, the only way I can describe this in the image I've just been given is if you can imagine you've had a power cut and then the only thing that's come on is the emergency lighting. It's that kind of energy. It's like it's there, but it's barely there. It's enough just to sort of keep you going, but it's the bare minimum. Justice in reverse is in your challenge. So yeah, something's definitely out of balance here. There is definitely a lack of balance. And there's also an avoidance to admit something to yourself as well, Taurus. It's like you're not being honest with yourself for some reason. The Magician in the reverse position is in your unforeseen events. And when the Magician comes in the reverse position, it tends to usually indicate some kind of manipulation or manipulative energy. But it also makes me feel like you just don't know what you want. Or if you want anything at all. That's the strange thing about it. It's like you're feeling very flat and you're not too bothered because you haven't got the energy to be bothered. I mean, it could just be that you're very, that you're really run down. You may be coming down with something. I don't know. But there is a real lack of emotion here, a lack of feeling, a lack of energy all round, really. In your advice is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, in this context, I don't look at the Ace of Pentacles this time as being anything to do with money or any kind of opportunity, but I do see it as the health card. Pentacles can represent health issues, and I think the advice here is you need to start looking after yourself on several levels. Now, whether it's, are you overworking? Maybe you're overworking. Are you looking after yourself nutritionally? Are you getting enough fresh air? Are you getting enough exercise? Are you keeping your brain active? It's all these sorts of things. Or are you doing too much of all of the above? Because that can be just as damaging as not doing it at all. But you need to find a way for a fresh start, which is going to be all about looking after yourself. So let's clarify. Seven of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Page of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Cups reversed. So yeah, there's just a lack of energy. The Page of Wands in reverse is a lack of energy, a lack of enthusiasm, a lack of motivation. The Knight of Cups in reverse is a lack of feeling, a lack of emotion. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse in your opportunity, which is really strange place to have that card, clarified by the Hermit reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed. . I mean, the Hermit is about being alone, but not in a good way. It's like feeling it. You're feeling alone. You're feeling, I mean, I've just been saying you're not feeling anything, but it's a very hard energy to try and explain. And the Two of Wands is not having any plans. It's just really odd, Taurus. I don't know what's going on here, but I really would appreciate some comments if anyone understands what this is about, or what's going on. The Justice card in reverse, clarified by the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse in your challenge. There's definitely recovery going on here. You're recovering from something. Some of you might even be in hospital. I'm not saying, by the way, if you're not in hospital now, I'm not saying you're about to be in hospital. I don't want to scare anyone, but some of you might already be in hospital, recovering from something. It just feels like there's something going on here where they're trying to find some kind of balance, and that's the challenge, is not, you know, struggling with finding balance, and it feels like it's something to do with health. The Magician in reverse. Even if you feel okay this week, Taurus, what I would say is, I mean, before I even get to the advice, because this kind of reading is it's a really strange kind of thing to explain. But what I would say is, even if you're feeling okay and it doesn't really resonate with you, I would just go and, I don't know, sit down and do some lists and ask yourself, you know, when was the last time I had my blood pressure checked? When was the last time, you know, just make sure you are looking after yourself, because it may not be manifesting physically. And there is an energy of avoidance here as well, which also kind of worries me, is that, you know, do you need to go and just make sure everything's as it should be? I'm not saying there's anything seriously wrong. I'm not saying that at all, but it's better to get ahead of something before it develops. So even if you were coming down with, you know, a common illness or common, you know, virus or something, it's better to go and get something checked before it develops, because then you can stop it in its tracks. The Magician in reverse. You're feeling very powerless. I do feel a sense of weakness. There's that Ace of Pentacles again. And the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, when I look at the Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles, again, this is about health. But it's like the beginning of something and the end of something. What's in between? And when I say beginning and end of something, I mean, you know, it's probably going to be, if it is something to do with your health, it's something that can be fixed quite easily, but you've got to add the missing pieces in between. The Ace of Pentacles in your advice. This is really the advice, as I said, is like, this is a time for you. It's a fresh start. You are being given the opportunity for a fresh start to look after yourself and go on a bit of a health kick, you know. It's clarified by the Page of Swords reversed and the World. I just think you've been a little bit dishonest with yourself, Taurus. Maybe you've been avoiding something for a while. Maybe you've not been feeling right for a while, and you just kept putting it off, kept putting it off, kept putting it off. And I honestly don't think there's anything serious here, but it's just not, it's stopping you from being or reaching your full potential and enjoying your life completely. Just feels very exhausting. It feels very flat, very lacking. But like I said, these two cards, the world is about, you know, if you can find the energy, strangely, that's the biggest problem, is finding the energy to do it in the first place. So it's a bit of a catch-22, but you need to pull something out of somewhere and go and sort this out, and just do something, one thing per week, whatever it might be. Like maybe this week, eat more vegetables. I don't know. Maybe you do eat a lot of vegetables. I'm just giving you an example. Or maybe spend at least half an hour outside per day. I don't know. You'll think of something, but don't, you know, don't try and do too much at once. So let's do your oracle. I'm going to do the quantum oracle for the last time, for a while anyway. Okay, your card is Teacher. A man stands in front of a desk with a woman at his side, smiling and looking into a book. The light of spirit pours out of the book and encircles them. The positive influence of someone who will guide you in personal or academic directions is entering your life. This guide may be of assistance in a very thoughtful or spiritual way. Whether you're looking into a new spiritual practice or searching for deeper psychological understanding, now is the time to learn. If you're thinking about going to school, be proactive about moving forward with that decision. Teachers abound in life, including in forms you might not expect, such as a book or online course. You may in fact be teaching some classes yourself, perhaps in small groups or in an academic setting. So get ready, open your heart, and remember that spirit brings guidance as well. Be willing to receive the direction you need and to share the wisdom you have. There you go. Really odd reading. That'll be one that kind of sticks with me, I think, for a while. Taurus, I don't get readings like that very often. So, if by the way, some of you've been panicking, thinking, what's Sue talking about last weekly reading, and you don't know what I'm talking about because you haven't seen the video that's coming up here, then please do watch that, because that does explain everything regarding changes to this channel. But I will leave you with your reading, and I thank you for all your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement, which I return to you tenfold. I will see you next time. Enjoy the journey.